Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the show, and I am here to talk about the truck race that just ended at St. Petersburg. That was a fun race. It wasn't a shit show like I expected, honestly. I kind of expected it to be a shit show because they didn't get really much practice yesterday. Cole Butcher crashed, and then Reigns, and they only get like a few minutes of practice. I thought it was going to be a shit show, but like a wreck fest, but it wasn't. It was actually a fun race. The finish was fun. Thor Sport trucks running down Lane Riggs, but the both acting like, oh my god, does he have enough fuel? The fuel gimmick's back, guys. It only took to the third race. Yeah, that finish was really fun, and kudos to the truck guys. Put on a pretty good show in their St. Pete debut. Lane Riggs is able to get the win. I think he can probably win the championship this year. No Corey Haim, so I think he can win it all this year. I just feel like damn near every week he's fast, and even on a street course he's really fast and had a really fast truck all day long. And the booth, outside Townsend Bell was pretty bad per usual. He had to carry the booth. Townsend Bell was great though. He had his work cut out for him carrying this broadcast alongside Michael Waltrip and Jamie Little, neither of which had seen the inside of the broadcast booth, let alone tried to announce a race on TV. Incredible job holding it together in the booth. But yeah, the truckers, felt like Mikey saying truckers, put on a show for sure. Watch them rest of those trucks around St. Pete. Really Ford dominance. I'm sure Cowman will like that. But yeah, Townsend Bell was presenting the information that he was presenting in so in depth that you would never know this is his first time commentating a truck race. Even one point sharing details like how brakes are impacted with less airflow due to thermal transfer from the engine. It just elevates the broadcast. So, first time calling a truck race, pretty damn good in the booth, and the race was fun overall. NASCAR should have been at St. Pete a long time ago. St. Pete is a good racetrack. They should have been here. They should have been here. But what a fun truck race. I expected a shit show, and the truckers put on drama for all the right reasons. Finish was fun. Watching them come from like 3-4 seconds back, run down Lane Riggs. He lost a lot of time that let him get there. I don't know what he lost all that time for. I don't know if he was just saving gas or whatever, but yeah, fun finish there. And how about James Hinchcliffe and Colin Brown? Despite James Hinchcliffe having 2 spins, gets a top 10. Colin Brown in his first truck race in what? A long time. Finishes in the top 10. Yeah, they got a return. And Dario Franchitti actually ran. He didn't get the finish, but he ran pretty well. I would love to see him make another start in NASCAR. I want to see him race at the Glen, because he ran pretty good today until I don't know what it was. I think he had some type of steering issue. And it was even impressive for Majeski to even have a shot to win that race, because I believe with like 14 to go, he ran wide and he recovered in the grass. And there were some incidents like Chris Wright overtook the corner and clipped Dawson Sutton, or maybe it was the other way around, I don't know, but Andretti had damage at stage 2 pileup. Hemrick and Eckes were involved. Riggs won at stage 2 over Chandler Smith. Rhodes won the first stage. But yeah, that was a definitely fun race. And Dario, the steering issue, it sucks, because he was doing a great job, really ran in the top 10 all day long. So it definitely sucked that he had that issue. Because where did he finish? He finished 27th when he really ran top 10 all day. I definitely want to see him run another race in NASCAR. don't really care what series. But yeah, the trucks definitely need to go back for St. Pete. Go back to St. Pete in 2027. If they want to have a street race, it needs to be at St. Pete. But that was a fantastic, I would say, a good race, a really fun race all around. But more than anything, I'm so glad the last corner lunge / dump didn't decide the outcome of today's race. Definitely need to bring him back to St. Pete. Lane Riggs won from 28th starting position. I think the worst starting position by a winner on a road course in Truck Series history. So he won all the way from 28th. Now, I'm not a major street course guy, but they definitely put on a show, and it wasn't a shit show like everyone, including me, was expecting. Yeah, I'll give the race a 7 out of 10. Good fun little 7 out of 10 race. Yeah, let's go over the notes here, the finishing results. So, I'll also give the race a 7 out of 10. Stage 1, Justin Haley stalls. Still comes back to get a good finish after that. Tanner Gray crashes, and then Rhodes wins Stage 1. Stage 2, Adam Andretti. Eckes and Hemrick crashed. Riggs wins the second stage. In the third stage, Cole Butcher, I think, spun. I think Gio and Hinchcliffe spun. I think Hinchcliffe spun he spun one other time, and I can't remember when it was. And then Derek White stalls twice. Of course. I'm like, get this bum off the track. And then it goes green to the finish. Lane Riggs ends up getting the win. I think maybe he was conserving fuel the final laps. I don't know. But he ends up getting the win and a fun finish. So let's go over the results. Lane Riggs gets the win. Ty Majeski second. Ben Rhodes third. Chandler Smith fourth. Caden Honeycutt fifth. Landon Lewis sixth. Andres Perez de Lara seventh. Daniel Hemrick eighth. Christian Brown ninth. And James Hinchcliffe 10th. Ben Meyer 11th. Justin Hayward 12th. Connor Mosack 13th. Cole Butcher 14th. Christian Eckes 15th. Tyler Rife 16th. Daniel Dye 17th. Jake Garcia 18th. Chris Wright 19th. And Tanner Gray 20th. Far Touch 21st. Grand Figure 22nd. And Adam Andretti 23rd. Brandon Queen 24th. Gio Ruggiero 25th. Stuart Friesen 26th. Frank Keady 27th. Manny Tyrell 28th. Lee 29th. Muniz 30th. Anthem 31st. He got some damage from running in the back of Landon Lewis. Timmy Hill 32nd. Dawson Sutton 33rd. Nicholson 34th. Derek White 35th. And Slimp 36th and last. So, yeah, that's all I'll say for St. Pete. Coda O'Reilly race is about to start. So, it gets uploaded and watch that. So, yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace.